Proof is 91.4, ABV 45.7% for you MIT grads. Coming to you somewhat live from the Beer to Whiskey pop-up studios on the taproom floor of Greenville Beer Exchange, or GBX as we sort of call it sometimes, on the immense, never-ending block and a half of South Lawrence Street in glorious downtown Greenville, South Carolina. I'm Russ Heaps, and welcome to this episode of It's Just Bourbon. I'm here with my good buddy, Big John Richards, who we drink together with some regularity, probably more often than we should. But anyway,
should even comes into it.
Well, I know. But anyway, so we have today, we're going to be talking about Michter's Kentucky Straight Bourbon. US-1. I don't know what US-1 means. I don't know how that comes into it.
It's small batch.
And it's small batch. This is the small batch.
Not single barrel.
And for, there is no actual definition in the bourbon world for what makes small batch. But for Michter's, it's 20 barrels or less. So there were no more than 20 barrels of this produced to have this happen. This is, the proof is 91.4, ABV 45.7% for you MIT grads. Price $40 to $50.
We did MIT beer earlier today.
A what?
We did MIT beer.
We did. We did do an MIT.
It's probably why Russ had MIT on the mind.
I did have it on the mind. And it was like, you would think if those guys could make beer, they could make whiskey, but I guess not.
Maybe
guess
we
not.
just don't know yet. Maybe they haven't gotten that idea. MIT.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a little background. I'm not going to give you much. It's a very long, sort of interesting story, but it's not anything that's going to stir your soul.
Sort of interesting.
This guy started, and this guy had it, and then they sold it to this guy, and this guy, and this person, this woman had it, and down the line. But anyway, it's been around since 1753 in Schaefferstown, Pennsylvania. It was a mom and pop operation. They had a grist mill. They made bourbon, or didn't make bourbon, they made whiskey. And Schaefferstown is in Pennsylvania, so they didn't even know what bourbon was at that point. But it's pre-Revolutionary War. And so, which is why when you look on the label, they talk about pre-Revolutionary War, whiskey. Anyway, handed down, blah, 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 blah. Prohibition came, Prohibition went. In 1996, these two guys, Joe Magliocco and Dick Newman, bought Michter's trademark for $275 and relaunched the brand. And that's what we're looking at here. They are located at 80 something South Main Street.
You just wrote down West Main.
West Main, okay, West Main Street in Louisville, Kentucky.
You can probably find it with that information.
It's right on Whiskey Row. If you go downtown and go to Whiskey Row,
Can't cover up our overlord.
it's there. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Put the paper down right on top of our Thornpro
we're on
overlord.
we're on the
clock here.
clock. We're on the clock. It's like the draft. It's like draft day. We're on the
Right.
clock.
It's also a teaser.
Yeah, yeah. We do have a draft day
We have a draft day episode.
Look for it under old guys and
Old movies.
old movies.
It's been a long day, you guys.
It has. We're
Let's taste this thing.
texting me slow.
Russ didn't even bother sipping it. I mean, I'm smelling it. See, it's been a long day. Mercy. Whew. It's a lot of bread on the nose, Russ. And it's like even more than toffee to me. It smells like bread crust, rye bread.
Well, when
and,
you said bread, I could kind of pull that out of it. I don't have anybody that watches this with any regularity. I don't have a great smeller.
It's more like honey if I got my nose right down into it, but it's big enough that I don't want to take big sniffs down there.
See, I get honey more than I do bread.
Yeah. I guess I had to get my nose farther into it. There's more out there. Yeah, much more of that honey and caramelized sugar that's not even quite to toffee. Ooh, that's spicy too. What's the
It
rye
is.
content on this? Do we know?
No,
This
we
feels.
do not know that. We do not know the. I can tell you that at one point, the Beam family, as in Jim Beam, were involved in producing some of this stuff way back when, before the new guys took it over.
This feels rye spicy, but in a like, it doesn't feel like a rye whiskey. It feels rye spicy in its own fun way. I like the idea of putting a little water in here. Those of you watching at home, very viable tactic. This is a taster tactic.
Yes, you can do this at home.
This is something
This
you
is
should do at home.
one of those things you can do at home.
And will amaze you how much just 2 drops of water will change what goes on in your whiskey.
I put 3 in mine because
Oh, see, now it smells like honeycomb cereal. Honeycomb and golden grams. One of those two, in between those two, maybe.
I get that. If he hadn't said it, I wouldn't have gotten it, but I do get it now. I wish I had that kind of
Ooh, gracious.
olfactory. Whatever.
Me too. I wish I had it. Whew, yeah, and it smells like, it's starting to smell like, even all the way up into like, not quite maple syrup, like Aunt Jemima or log cabin. Or maybe it's just reminding me of waffles. Waffles.
Which is not the first time I've heard that out of him either.
No, back in our back catalog somewhere, there's an episode where I just couldn't stop saying waffles. Yeah, once it hits my palate, though, it's all honey. It's all honey. So I bet it's just like, oh, I know what it is. It's that.
Jesus, I almost leaned back and I don't have a back on
There's no
this chair.
back on that.
That would have
Easy,
been a
Russ.
disaster.
What's that? Sugar puffs or honey puffs or sugar? They're puffed corn, sugar something, sugar puffs, cereal. That's what it's starting to smell like to me. More than anything else. Well, now I'm back to log cabin syrup. There's a lot going on in this. This is fun. This is keeping my interest. I mean, I just can't stop talking about the things I'm smelling.
For me, there's tobacco on the back end of this.
I'm so lost on the front end that I haven't even gotten to how it's finishing. I'm so deep into trying to figure out the Honeycrisp, Golden Grams.
John is always behind.
Yeah.
Always behind.
Yeah, this is super fun. What a fun whiskey this is, Russ. This is, I don't know if it's my whiskey. I don't know if it's the whiskey I would always choose. But man, is this fun to really kind of dig into and try and, peel apart, as it were.
I'm still working on it, trying to figure out what.
Got a little aggressive. I think we got just enough time before things starts alarming me that there's a tactic where you can hold the liquid on your tongue and sort of slurp over it really gently. You have to be super gentle if you're doing it with a whiskey, and I was less gentle than I should have been, and it got me there.
I'm still getting tobacco out of this.
Yeah,
but
I don't think you're wrong. Whatever it is, and I know whatever it is, you're not wrong.
I'm almost always wrong.
Mr. Thornpro is going to yell at us. Let's let these people go.
So damn lucky.
It's been a good day.
See you next time.